Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizano, and you are listening to another episode of the world famous University Love, the best podcast in one, two, three galaxies. So, ladies and gentlemen, you and I would just call this show Online Marketing Moves. We are coming to you live today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have something very important to talk about today. Ladies and gentlemen, today is Tuesday, July the 30th, 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, whoop, whoop. Today is one more day, and tomorrow is going to be one of the best days of the year. Tomorrow's my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going on vacation August the 1st through the 6th. So, there will be shows uploaded. They will be very pre-recorded, okay? They will be recorded. I'll probably start recording them. I might have recorded them already on Monday or Tuesday. And we will still have the show out and about for you. And just know I will be out having a good time, but you still can always email the show. You can always email Tony at TonyRizano.com. Ladies and gentlemen, coming soon, we will have a phone number for you that you can text about the show, or if you want to chat about the show, or if you would like to be a guest on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start having guests on the show. We are going to go into the whole gambit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, as I told you before, we are going to make this the most popular. It's already the best, but the best sometimes is not the most popular, okay? So we will make this not only be the best marketing show, we will make this the most. Why are we going to do that? Because you got to have guests. Because even though I know you love the sound of my voice and all that, sometimes it's always great to talk to people. It's always great. It's always great to hear other people's stories. Okay, and so we will start doing that. We will start bringing people in. We will start having more merchandise. We will have the website. I know. It is annoying. I've learned what happened. I've learned my lesson, ladies and gentlemen, okay? As I told you before, I tried to transfer it to Bluehost because for some reason I have an easy time doing a website from Bluehost than I do GoDaddy. And the reason why I've learned GoDaddy, you buy one domain, they want you to buy WordPress for that one domain. Bluehost, you buy WordPress once, you can use it for 10 different websites, okay? So GoDaddy is a little more about the greed of the money. It's fine and everything like that. But eventually, I am going to learn my lesson, and we are going to just stay away from the GoDaddy. It's cool and everything. It's nice and all that, but it's a bit of a headache for me. It's not for every platform is not for everybody. Okay, it's just like Mailchimp. I used Mailchimp once. Mailchimp blocked me for some reason. I don't even know why. I don't even know what I've done. So ever since then, I've always been like, man, F Mailchimp. But Mailchimp just ain't for me. Okay, so it's just the way it is. I use GetResponse. I like GetResponse. They have the old, because when I email, I don't use pictures. I don't use all that jazz. I just email because who reads email for pictures? So let me ask you a question. Anybody listening to this show? Anybody within the sound of my voice, when you get an email, are you like, God, I hope they put pictures in these emails. Are you looking for pictures? This ain't Instagram. I know people think that, and I'm not going on to a rant or anything like that. And I know people think that the world is stupid and people are simple and everybody likes Instagram and TikTok and all that BS. It's not me. I like books. I like to read. I don't like pictures. There's only two people that I've taken many pictures of, and that's my wife and my daughter. I don't really like pictures that much. I've taken pictures. Since I got older, I've decided to take more pictures, but still, at the end of the day, I don't really care. I don't really care to see pictures of myself, nothing like that. I know you got to do them for marketing and all that kind of stuff. But me personally, who gives a about pictures? That's just me. But I upload them. I mean, I go to I use this thing. I upload pictures on this thing called Pexel, Pexel, Pexel. You upload them and you can get like paid to do pictures. But I've uploaded a lot of pictures of my. I used to take pictures just to put them on Pexel, But me personally, looking at pictures, nah, I don't care. So when I do emails, I tried it in the beginning because people was like, "Man, you gotta send pictures." I'm just like, I'm tired of Sometimes this is Yesterday we talked about fear, and one thing that you must not do is sometimes just get on with it. Like, I know there's fear and everything, and sometimes people are like, I want to start this, so let me go to YouTube and let me watch this and let me watch that. Sometimes it's like I don't give a flying tomato what people say. I just go in there and do it, and you'll be better off for it. It's sometimes it's just that simple. Let me fall down a bunch of times. It's like having once again when my daughter was like 11 months. She did not want to walk. She hated to crawl. She didn't want to crawl. She didn't want to walk. She was like, man, we got a video of her, like a minute and a half video, her screaming at the top of her lungs because her mom wanted her to crawl like 100 feet. And my daughter flipped out. She flipped out, flipped over, flipped up again, flipped around, flopped around. And I just said, this whole time you could have already just walked over there and got it over with. And so I know, man, that fear sometimes is like, I'm scared and I don't know and this, that, and the other. But it's like, man, just shut up and get on with it. Like, get over it. Get over yourself. Man, ain't nobody, Tiger Woods was not an expert when he first started playing golf. He had to learn. Michael Jordan got cut from his high school team. You should have saw me when I first started driving trucks. I was like one of the worst people in the class. But for me, I'm stubborn. I don't give a damn. I just keep going. That's what it. Being stubborn sometimes is a great thing, and sometimes it's not a great thing. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna never quit. I ain't gonna never stop. Cause I know, like doing the podcast, like we're on a mission, and I appreciate everybody who listens. And we're gonna get more people, and we're all gonna sit back because, as I told you before, we're all gonna sit back, and everybody's not gonna jump on. People get upset when they say, "Oh, there were so many people doubt me." People doubt you for a reason. Nobody's checking for Don, the security guard. If Don, the security guard, is in Hollywood and he happens to write a script and it's a great script, then they'll say, "Oh my God, Don, I didn't know you were such a great script writer. Come on in." But before that, if you go, "Yeah, I got a script," they go, "Don, the security guard got a script." Yeah, right. Okay, it's probably a piece of shit. You know, you know. It's just the way it is. And so a lot of times, you can go to all the YouTube and watch all the videos and all this and all this and all this and all that. And well, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm nervous. But it's like, come on, man. Let's just go. It's like, are you going to sit around and ponder and wait? I love my brother to death, but he's one of these people. My brother got a job offer one time to an upgrade in pay, an upgrade in like his work status. And my brother said, "I got to think about it." I said, well, Danny Dizam, how long you gonna wait for them to? I said, how long they gave you to? He's like, "Oh, they gave me like a week." I'm like, it takes you a week to think about that? I'm like, if they're gonna pay me more, give me a better opportunity, then I'm gonna take it. I quit a job once when I was driving. I quit a job once. I remember I was so pissed off because I wanted to get out of the trucking, and I said, "Hey, I want to get into safety. I want to get into dispatch and something." These people kept saying, "Hold on, hold 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 on." They kept holding me up, hold me on, hold me up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. And I went and talked to this guy, and I remember this guy. he made a mistake on the job. And, he couldn't drive anymore. So they was like, we gonna stop letting you be a driver and we gonna put you in the office. And I remember I seen him in there. He had his cowboy boots on. He had a big old grin on his face. He was excited. I'm like, man, what's going on with you, man? He like, shh, I'm in the office now, cuz. I said, okay. I said, how'd you get in the office, man? And he ain't say how. He like, oh, they moved me up. I was talking to another guy. He was like, yeah, he messed up. He went to the wrong building. He put the wrong stuff in here, blah, 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 blah. Then he hit somebody. So, they like, man, we can't get no money. We can't have you driving no more. But what we can do is put you in the office. I'm like, I've been asking for this office position for like 5 months. And they never did want to give it to me. So I said, man, you know what, man? F this. I'm gone. Okay. And so it's just sometimes you just gotta get over yourself. I know we have the fear, we have the trepidation. Oh, I'm kind of nervous. I don't know. Come on, man. Just get in there, get in there and get it over with, man. Take your lumps. You gonna run into some potholes. It's gonna be okay, man. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be okay. Now, but today we want to talk about something very important. Look, it's been 12 minutes, and now we get to the point of the meat of the matter. And the meat of the matter today, ladies and gentlemen, is I want everybody within the sound of my voice to think about products that they can sell, they can create for themselves, and they can sell for themselves. I don't care if it's you collecting cans and dressing up the cans. We all need to be creating things that we can sell and we can make a profit from. Because the best thing that you can do is create stuff on your own time, on your own accord. So that way you can make the kind of money that you want to make. Because we both know, God bless the job that you had. God bless the job that you first had. I remember the first job I ever had. The first job I had that was under a roof. Before, I worked on a farm with my dad before they paid cash. I worked out in the farm fields with my dad. They paid cash, so there was no taxing and all that kind of stuff. So the first quote unquote regular job that I had was working at a grocery store, and I made $4.25. And you wasn't gonna get rich doing that, and that's all right. It wasn't about getting rich. It was just about making some money. I ain't had to ask my mama I used to get paid on Saturday. I didn't have to ask my mama for no money. I was very excited about that. That was one of the best things about working, and is not having to ask people for money and not having to say, hey man, you got this, you got that, can I get this, can I get that? Because when you get older, I don't know about women, but I know about men. When I was 14 and 15, I didn't like asking my parents for money a lot because it's just like I'm kind of ready to go. I'm kind of ready to make my own money, And my dad, not my mom, but my dad would always ask why, like why. You say, yo, daddy, you got $10, man. Why? Why? For what? Why? What you gonna do with my money? What you gonna do with my money? I love my dad, but I always laugh when he said, man, why? I used to ask when I got 16, me and my dad, we always get along. I love my dad. I don't got no problem with my dad. He's a great guy. He was a hell of a father, and I appreciate everything he done for me. And but one of the things that I used to I asked a lot of questions when I was younger. I would ask my dad. My brother, he always wanted to, never ask my dad questions. I'm like, why not? He all right, like, And so I would ask my dad. I'm like, hey, yo, daddy, man, why you always getting the biggest piece of chicken? He say, because I pay these bills. I'm like, dang, okay. I'm like, so I gotta make my own money, then I can get my own big piece of chicken. Gotcha. But no, the point is you want to create products, it doesn't matter if they're online products, offline products. You want to be always creating things. So that way, as I told you before, it's like a store, and it's like a store. The more items you have in the store, the better chance you have to sell, the better chance you have to make some money. And so you just want to be able, and also if you're doing affiliate marketing, one of the best things that you can do in affiliate marketing is have products for yourself. So this way, this is this is a this is a tip for anybody that wants to get into affiliate marketing, and I highly suggest everybody get into affiliate marketing because it's always a great way to make commission, and without you having to actually have products. But the thing is, you want to have an audience, and you also want to be able to have products. So that way, if you are promoting something, let's say you're promoting a high ticket offer, and you have products that you can offer people. You say, hey, if you use my affiliate link, I will give you this this program, this product, this thing, that thing. It will entice more people to use your affiliate link than your competitors. And also, you want to always be emailing people or contacting people on a regular basis. Email, text, phone calls, whatever. You want to be always in contact with people because you do not want to. The most annoying kind of people are the people that always call you when they want something. Okay? Those are the people that annoy me the most when they always want something. Whether it be a cup of sugar, whether it be $10, whether it be anything. We all have those friends, we all have those family members who, whenever you see the phone number, what the first thing you go? You go, oh God, not them again, right? No, what they want. I know they want something. So you do not want to be that when it comes to marketing. You do not want to have that reputation. Like the only time I hear from this guy is when they have a promotion. The only time I hear from him is when he wants something. You do not want that. So, but you want to be creating products all the time. I heard this thing from Dan Kennedy. He talked about Ray Kroc and how Ray Kroc had this thing about McDonald's. They every 21 days they was always creating products. Now, do you need to churn and burn them that much? Maybe, but what you need to do is always be thinking, always be creating. And there's all types of things you can create, whether it be a little PDF, whether it be it doesn't have to be the biggest thing in the world either. It can be small products. It could be a PDF. It could be a workbook. It could be, notes. It could be, a 1-page sheet. It could be a keychain. It could be any of that kind of stuff. It doesn't have to be the biggest thing in the world. It doesn't have to be grandioso. One thing that you must stop worrying about is grandioso. Grandioso is cool, but build up to the grandioso. You can always build up to the grandioso. Everything doesn't have to be grandioso. You don't need $1 million right away. You can always build up to the $1 million. It's okay. So always be creating products. Use think Ray Kroc. If you ever watch that movie, The Founder, you should watch it. It's one of the best like business movies. Just the way this guy was like, and also it helps because a lot of times, in today's thing, people always you can always tell when somebody's like super young because they always post this 25-year-old is a multimillionaire. And then they want, in my mind, they're like, they wanted to say, look how young. Listen, everybody that becomes rich and successful, they didn't start when they're 21. Okay, it's okay. Sam Walton, Ray Kroc, the man that created Dyson vacuums. There's a lot of people that didn't really hit it big into the 40s, 50s. Colonel Sanders was like 60 something before he broke it wide open. Okay, so never go. And damn, this is it. I'm too old. I'm too old to change. I'm too old to. You're not. Okay, and so, ladies and gentlemen, create those products. Have them stored up, have them locked up, have them shelved up. I give you an example. I created a 10-day. I got 10 videos, and I'm going to use them at some point. 10 videos. It was my last week of being over the road, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna make these videos, and one day I'm gonna use them. And I've been creating more products, and I got them lined up, and I'm I gotta disperse them, but they're there and they're used, always be creating things before you need them. The best, it's like buy a car before you need the car, or start looking for a car before you actually need a car, because then when you need a car and if you don't have a car, you will be more desperate. Trust me. When I was young, I got into a car accident. This girl hit me. She smashed my car into pieces, and my car was dead, and I needed the car ASAP. So I just went to the car dealership, and I was like, "Man, I need a car bad." And I took one of the first kind of cars. I'm like, "Yeah, I can afford this. I need that. Yeah, let's just go." And I didn't like the car at all, but I was like, "Man, whatever." You know, I need the car. I didn't have time to be like, "Oh man, let me look around and let me do all this and all that." Nah, I just was like, "Okay, this is green. It's a Ford. All right, it runs good. Let's go." And so you don't want to be in that situation. So you always want to be creating things before you need them. Okay. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We'll be back tomorrow with all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, thank you for listening. God bless. And as always, everybody, peace. And don't forget to subscribe to the show. Peace.